We got a truckload of tires, 75 Dunlops. Super exciting. Christmas discount if you order bulk tires, so we went ahead and ordered bulk tires. I don't know yet. Get Carter pulling up too. We got Carter rolling in. You're a bad boy. I'm glad you're here. I could use a couple strong boys. Come see me, the Dunlop man. Ain't nobody wanna see us together. I like how they jiggle around. What the hell am I gonna do with all these? We got this 2013 R1 in here. It's got some goofy electrical problems going on. That's it. That's all it does. I went ahead and threw a new lithium in there. I tried to jump the fuel pump relay. I took the starter solenoid apart and everything looks okay there. It doesn't seem to be broken. But it's doing some real goofy stuff, and it drained this battery basically immediately. Every time I crank it, it just kills it, and it's a brand new lithium. It should crank hard, but it's not, so something is drawing a ton of power. So we're gonna pull the tank off and drain the coolant and get down into it and pull this starter out. So I have actually never taken an R1 apart. This is my first time like getting into one outside of a tire change. Look how sad he looks over there.
So when they were about 6 months, I started bringing them to school with me because I was a special ed teacher. They loved it. They started coming to classes. Then other teachers were like, oh, can we have them in our class? And so it just blossomed from there. And then I retired in 2021 and I was like, well, they got to do something. They're working dogs. So I found a memory care unit. We go there once a week and we go right after the residents eat breakfast, which is perfect for the boys because they will go up and eat the scrambled eggs off of the old people's laps.
Oh, so they'll have breakfast together.
They're interested. They love social interactions. They want to hang out with people. Hey, guys. Look at those cute guard dogs.
You got them to put it in big cups?
They didn't have small cups.
Perfect.
You cleaned them out probably.
We're gonna pull the starter out. It's pretty buried in there. To get to it, the easiest way, from what I've seen, is to take the coolant reservoir off and go at it from the side and slide it out that way. So we're gonna go ahead and drain the coolant, which means we're gonna have to fill it back up. So we'll pop that side plastic off and drain the coolant, and then we can slide the starter out. Isn't it silly? I like to use a little tackle box to organize all my hardware when I'm working on a bike. Sweet. So they're calling about the extended warranty on my car. So we'll take this apart and see if there is any obvious damage on the inside. Because from what I've read, the brushes burn out on these and then they draw way too much fucking voltage, and that's probably why it's killing the battery, or it's just not getting enough to start. I don't think it's supposed to smell like that. Yeah, so there's your problem. So this entire thing has just melted together. It's not supposed to look like that at all. I mean, and it reeks. So I'm gonna look into a rebuild kit for this thing probably. 110% our problem, you think?
I would hope so. Look at that.
Notice these wires aren't all completely soldered themselves together. This thing is fucked.
Yeah,
Like,
it's beyond fun.
It's so bad. So
looks
we're
like-
gonna put this one back in. Pretty straightforward. One little nut holding this guy in and it just kind of slides in there. Motor when you're on the highway though.
Yeah.
Now what?
That's that, huh?
Chocolate things.
Make sure these marks are lined up.
Chinese restaurants.
So I thought they sent me the wrong part, but I was wrong because these teeth go out, so that as you get more and more wear, it's gonna continue to.
So that you're always getting contact.
Yeah. I don't know how I'm gonna get that in there. Now we should be able to test this before we put it in by putting power to this and then grounding it out. Just somewhere on here. This whole thing acts as a ground.
What's gonna happen? I don't think that was supposed to happen.
All right, so it's day 2 on the R1. We got the starter put together the right way. We were having a problem with the stud coming out of the starter was grounding out onto the housing of the starter. We threw some heat shrink around it and put it all back together, and it seems to be working great. Crank's hard, so we're gonna button this thing up and put it back together and get this thing out of here too. Tank on. Now all we gotta do is fill the coolant back up and bleed it and put the rest of the plastics and the seats on. But we'll start it one more time to make sure that everything's hooked up right. So we just finished the R1. It starts right up, crank's super strong. We ran into quite a few problems with the starter. The kit that I bought didn't have anything to shield the stud from the housing of the starter. So what we went ahead and did is pulled it back out, took the starter apart and put some heat shrink over the stud, reassembled everything. So there's no shorts, nothing weird's going on. It's something to look out for. Make sure your stud is not touching the housing of your starter.
Merry Christmas!
How are you?
That was the last day working for us. Before the snowstorm, yeah.
I know.
Big snowstorm comes tomorrow.
I'm close here too.
Yeah.
I'll see you.
Be safe. Stay warm.
What a nice bike. Yeah, it's great. What are you doing, Nick?
Putting cake without me.
This is a good shot. You need to use this in the video. That's like a fucking mountain of cake. What are you doing?
Oh no. We thought that we were gonna go ride.
So now what are you doing?
I'm gonna go ride.
Home?
We'll see where I end up. With this horsepower and these masks and these skills, you never know. I could end up in jail.
Can you even see the snow? Wait, before we go out here, what's going on?
Why are you here? You have something to show me.
I'd show you. Look.
Carter has something to show me.
I stole some.
Fell off the truck this morning.
Big dog. Dude, big dog on campus, huh? Where's the keys? Give me the key and fork them over.
Good snag, bro.
Dude, $500.
500 bucks? Did you know the guy?
No.
He just 500 bucks.
He needed Christmas presents. I felt bad for him. He was like, you just made Christmas. I was like, you just made my moped.
Dude,
Take this thing for a spin.
He just needed presents for his kids.
Why don't you take your mask off?
Huh? No face, no kiss.
This is sick.
500 bucks? 500.
I need one with the clean title.
Scooter Depot.
Scooter Depot. See what you started?
I know. I did. I started this. Hey!
Let me hop on one more time. One more. I like that colorway. One of the most common things you see on these Elites is right here. They're always cracked.
Yeah, definitely did drop it or hit a car or something.
That's fine, bro. For 500 bucks, man, this thing is...
It's like a cleat, like he has a title. I can wrote me a bill of sale.
Dude, what a great... It takes me back. This was the first scooter that I had, only I didn't have the cool retro graphics. Mine was all black.
I love the like the milkshake cups.
You can get rid of these.
Yeah, I don't really need it.
You don't need these. Yeah, that's a win, man. Huge win for Carter on this Elite. We're gonna get him laced up with the Scooter Squad starter pack. Are you gonna be a regular on the streets with us this next season?
Of course. Why else would I
Thank God.
get it?